Hello, welcome back to Baking Bakers. Today, this afternoon, we're going to make a chicken dish that's a great dish for holidays. If you're having some guests over, it's super easy to make. You can prepare it ahead of time and then just put it in the oven just before they come. It's going to take about 40 minutes in the oven, and then we're going to broil it just a little bit. And it's a stuffed chicken breast. And so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm making two. This recipe is so adaptable. You can double it for 4. You can do enough for 6, 8, however much you need. I'm only going to do 2 today. So I'm just going to use a small baking dish, and I'm going to line it with some heavy-duty foil just for easy cleanup. It's nice to be able to just throw off the mess. All right, then I'm going to spray it with cooking spray a little bit and set it aside. All right, on this plate I have 2 chicken breasts and 4 slices of bacon. What we're going to do is we're going to slice the chicken breasts, but not all the way through. We're going to make sort of a pocket in them. So I'm going to take my first one, and I'm just going to cut it with a nice sharp knife, carefully. It's slippery. But I'm not going to go all the way through. I just want that nice pocket. And I'm going to do my other one. Just like that. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to wash my hands, and I'll be right back. Okay, when you're dealing with chicken and pork, you need to make sure that you clean things very, very well after you touch them. So we're going to start with, I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, and I have roughly a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. I'm using a mixture of mozzarella and cheddar. You can use any cheese you want. You can use all mozzarella, all cheddar. You can use a pepper cheese, give it some spice. Whatever you like, you can use. So I'm going to mix these together. And probably this is going to be a little bit much for those 2 chicken breasts. We might not need to use it all. So my cream cheese is pre-softened. I'm just going to mix that other cheese in there. Then I'm going to add about 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/8 teaspoon of onion powder, and a light teaspoon of parsley. I'm going to mix that in. Now, you can use this to stuff your chicken, or you can add vegetables. You can add broccoli. You can add, what I'm going to add is spinach. So I have some spinach here. Probably 1/2 cup. It's just frozen chopped spinach. You can cook your own down if you want. But the key to this is you have to get the moisture out of it. So I'm going to just take it in my hands, and I'm going to squeeze the liquid out. And an amazing amount of liquid comes out. Set that back in that dish and squeeze some more. You don't want all that liquid. It's gonna, oops, lost some spinach. It's gonna just make everything runny. So we want it nice and wrung out. One more little bit. Okay, so that was about 1/2 cup of spinach. Look how much liquid came out of that, a lot. We're just going to discard that. Then we're going to go ahead and take our spinach, and we're going to put it right in with our cheese mixture. That doesn't want to go in. And I'm going to give this a good mix. Meanwhile, I am preheating my oven to 400 degrees. So you'll want to do that as well while you're making this, or obviously before you put your chicken in, you want to preheat your oven to 400. All right, that looks pretty good. Now that's a lot. I don't think I'm going to use all that, but we'll see. So now I'm going to come back to my chicken. And you can use a spoon. You could put it in a Ziploc bag and sort of pipe it in. I'm just going to do it this way with a spoon. And I got those nice slits in here. And I'm just going to scoop some of that in. I want to try to get some all the way across so that every single bite gets some. I'm going to push it in there. And I'm going to set it aside and do the other one. I might use more of this than I thought I would. All right. Just like that. Now, we're going to take this bacon and we're going to wrap it around. This is really thin bacon. Might do better with thicker bacon. I have 2 pieces of bacon for each chicken breast. I think I'm going to go with more than that. I had no idea this bacon was going to be this thin. I'm actually doubling it up a little bit because it's so thin. Get this one wrapped around here. Now I thought I might need to put toothpicks on this to hold it, but I'm definitely not going to need that. So I'm just going to set it in my pan that has been sprayed. Now I got to get some more bacon for the next one. This is going to work better, using 2 pieces at a time, for a total of 4 for each chicken breast. If you have thicker bacon, you don't need to do this many. Just like that. I set it in here. I'm going to wash my hands again. All right. Now, I'm just going to sprinkle some salt and pepper on the top of this. You can season it with whatever you like. I might throw some paprika on it too, just because it's fun. So I have a little smoked paprika. You can use as much as you want. You don't need very much, but you can use as much as you're feeling. All right. Now, in between these, I probably should have used a bigger pan. I have some fun little baby potatoes. I'm just going to stick some of these in here with this. And I'm going to spray them a little bit with the cooking spray, and salt and pepper those as well. This is what it looks like now. I'm going to put it in my oven at 400 degrees and I'm gonna check it after 30 minutes, and I want the internal temperature to be 165. So I'll see you in a bit. Our 30-minute timer just went off, so I'm gonna pull that chicken out. We'll take a look at it and see if it's done. It looks beautiful, but I don't think it's done. Nope. Not even close. I'm going to put it in for another 15 minutes and then we'll recheck it. Our timer's going off. I'm going to get this out. It looks done. Definitely done. Potatoes are done. Let's put some on a plate and cut it up after we rest it for just about 5 minutes. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, this has been resting for a few minutes. Pull that out. And a few of these potatoes. Super juicy, looks delicious. I hope you try this with your family for the holidays. It's very easy and very adaptable. You can put the things in it that you like and it tastes delicious. So from our family to yours, Merry Christmas. If we don't see you again until Christmas, we probably will. The recipe will be in the description, and hit the like and subscribe button. Bye-bye.